Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. No, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to put up some more gold for sale. This time, I think what I'll do is make it just a touch larger. That's 1.3 grams. Let's do that. 1.3 grams of the pure gold that we're saving. Now we'll take this out and we'll put this on the melt table. We'll melt this up into a little bead and then offer it up for sale on my eBay store, just like we did the other one. Okay, I'll be offering this gold bead for sale on my eBay store, making a video of the process because I think that people like to see their gold being processed. I do have some great videos coming up. I've got the silver cell video where I'm double refining the silver crystal back through the cell. I've also got some platinum refining videos coming up, the palladium from the silver cell slimes, and also all the residue from the silver refining video with household chemicals. I saved all that, and I'm going to get pure silver out of the rest of it. There we go. There's our little gold bead. Take it in here. Put it up on our scale here. I'm going to dry it off on my shirt. 0. Back here, you little rascal. 1.3 grams. We'll offer that for sale on my eBay store. Just wanted to get you caught up on all the stuff that I'm looking at doing here. These are, this here is the waste that I scraped from inside of my fume hood over a year ago. This is some filters that I burnt when I cut a tree down, and I used that good hot flame to incinerate those filters. That's been a year and a half ago. And it's holding one of my 2-liter beakers hostage. Over here, these are all waste solutions that was generated from the jeweler's waste that I did. That big jug back here, this is 10,000 ml. That's all the waste from the jeweler's scrap that I processed. That's how, just goes to show you how much time and effort and went into processing his stuff. This is some gold chloride solution from those processes. That's got to be processed. Down here in my fume hood, I've got all this silver back here that I need to get cleaned up, rinsed off, melted up into shot so that I can run it through my electrolytic silver cell. This is the jeweler's palladium and silver solution, holding one of my tall 2,000-liter beakers hostage. I got to get that done. Down here, this is my experiment with trying to refine some gold-filled scrap with sulfuric acid. Working on that. This is some remnants from my stock pot refining series. There's probably 3 or 4 grams of palladium here mixed with copper, and I'm practicing on this, how to separate the copper from the palladium so that I can refine this. That's holding 600 milliliter beaker hostage. And then down here, I've got the 2 candle holders that I refined with sulfuric acid. I've got all the waste in this beaker here. What I'm going to do is redissolve everything with sulfuric acid and try to re-precipitate it. This is the silver, the pure silver that I got out from the very first experimental try that I did. This was not on video. This was the silver that I got out of the first refining I did off camera. And then here's all our waste. It's all settled to the bottom. And I'll get that out of this bucket and put it in with this and redissolve it in sulfuric acid. But I'm like overwhelmed here with all this stuff I got to do. I've got a whole bunch of new projects that I want to try, including the electrolytic gold refining cell. And just an update on what I got going on here. Last but not least, I almost forgot, this is my silver cell anode filters. And these are going to have slimes that have accumulated in them. And I'm going to try to extract the precious metals out of these filters. And someone, I can't remember the viewer's name right now, suggested that I use one of these. It's a nylon mesh strainer. And what I'll do is try to run the slimes through the strainer and capture the undissolved pieces of impure silver shot that are left in all these strainers. There's quite a bit of it in here. And then just rinse it all off with distilled water. Instead of trying to dissolve it all, rinse it off with distilled water, and then we'll run it back through the silver cell over here.